It's really warmed up today, so it's a perfect day to make a salad. I'm going to make a spicy beef salad. What I'm going to use is some organic British beef steaks, some tomatoes, a cucumber, or half a cucumber in my case, some nice crispy lettuce, I'm using little gem lettuce, a pepper, some coriander, some peanuts, a lime, a couple of chillies, some Thai fish sauce and some oil for frying. I'm going to use toasted sesame oil. I'm going to start off with the peanuts. They're salted, so I'm going to wash them first. I'm just going to use half a packet. I'm just going to dry them a little bit on a tea towel. Now, I'm going to use a pestle and mortar to crush them. If you don't have one, you could just stick them in a sealed bag and bash them about a bit with a rolling pin or something. Incidentally, if you do go out and buy a pestle and mortar, a ceramic one with a wooden thingy is best. And after bashing the peanuts about and breaking them all up, we're just going to roast them on a frying pan. Spread the peanuts out on a frying pan. Do this on quite a low heat and move them about quite a lot so as they don't burn. Only needs a couple of minutes to bring out the lovely flavour. And while that's happening, we're going to prepare a dressing stroke marinade for the meat. Just chop a couple of chillies. There we go. I use the seeds as well, but if you don't want it too spicy, take the seeds out. Make sure you keep coming back to the peanuts every couple of minutes or so and moving them about. You don't want them to burn. And you can roll the lime a little bit so the juice comes out easier. And squeeze it in. And I'm actually going to turn the heat off because they're going to carry on roasting on the hot pan. And now add the fish sauce to your bowl. Chop the end bit of the coriander, the bit that's tied up and has a few brown leaves around there. And I'm going to wash the rest of it. And now I'm going to chop it up with the stalks and everything. You certainly don't need to be faffing around taking the leaves off the stalks or anything like that, and add it in there. So I'm just going to bash it with my pestle and mortar. You could blend it in a blender, or you could just add everything into a bowl and mash it up slightly with a fork just to release the flavours. So I'm cutting the beef into fine strips and just sticking it back into the box it came from. And I'm going to pour a bit of marinade over it in a minute. Cutting any fatty or stringy bits off as well. It's quite a lean cut, so it's not too much work with that. I'm just going to pour some of the marinade over the top there, so the marinade can just tenderise the beef for a few minutes. And I'm going to go and wash my hands and wash the chopping board and knife. And I'm just going to pull the leaves off the little gem lettuce. I've washed them. I'm going to dry them a little bit on a tea towel. And now I'm just going to tear them and put them into the salad bowl. And we're going to wash and chop the pepper as well. And then it's time for the cucumber. This is all just basic salad making stuff. You can use any vegetables you want really. I just think these go particularly well. Chopping the cucumber. I haven't bothered peeling it, so it's just not my style. In goes the cucumber. And just the tomatoes left to chop. Now I've got these little ones, so I'm just going to chop them into two, I think. There we go. And time to fry the beef. I'm going to use a wok for this. I'm going to heat some sesame oil on a wok. Make sure the sesame oil is evenly spread out throughout the wok. And it heats up a little bit. And now it's sizzling. So we're just going to stick the beef in. Now it depends how rare you like your beef, but for me 3 minutes is enough. Pour the rest of the marinade stroke dressing over the salad, and it's going to get more dressing from the beef as well. That goes over the top, and the peanuts over the top of that. Spicy beef salad.